But this perseverance to human being, we learn also how to persevere. If you get challenges, problem in life, don't be discouraged. Persevere with those challenges. They will come a good day and a good time for you. But bad time never lasts longer. It is like a rainfall, goes and comes and goes. That is how we can learn from nature.
Does it come that you are the responsible for this?
Okay. For me, once I joined the abbey, I came from the agricultural family, I can say. And at home, we were doing these farm activities as part of the home activities. Therefore, my interest, once I came to join the monastery, I find farm activities was the best for me. When I was a postulant, and then a novice, and then professed monk. And after that, Brother Norbert was the one who proposed to the chapter meeting that I have to go to attend this agricultural course. That once I get that knowledge, I can come and succeed him because he was going to retire. Yeah. Yes, it is a huge, but I can manage because we are working as a team. We have workers and brothers who are helping me. Once I introduce the knowledge how to do it to workers and my fellow brothers, I introduce and I explain what to do and what is going on, and then I can leave them and I go to other activities. And then later on, I come to see what was has been done. And then from there, if there is any correction, then I correct and we go on. Our long time strategic plan is first to have enough food for the monastery. You know, buying food in the market, it is very expensive and it costs a lot buying in the market. The price always is changing day after day, day after day. But if we produce enough food for our monastery, then that is safe for us. We have no stress that, oh, the price is going higher, now is the price. No.
You're independent.
Yes. So we produce first for our own food. If it is enough for our own food, then we produce also for our animals. You know, we buy seeds from the suppliers. Sometimes you buy seed, they are fake from the shop. You see labeled, but it is fake seed. Once you plant, you don't harvest what you were planning for that year to harvest. You find the harvest is very low because of the fake seed. But our strategy is to make self-sufficient food, and then our animals and our neighbors. As I have said, our neighbors also, once they learn shortage of food, they are coming here. We don't sell for them because even the money they don't have. What we do, we provide them a portion of work in the farm. They do, and you give them food. Yeah. That is our first strategy. Second strategy is long-term strategy. We are planning to have a agricultural college here for training our neighbor and people from far away around Sumbawanga, because agriculture is the backbone for their life, but they just do it naturally, as without knowledge, naturally, because they are born in agricultural family and they want to do it as normal. We are interested also to have various people from various areas who are interested in the field of agriculture and the field of keeping animal husbandry. That if we get those friends or volunteers who are interested, once they come, we share the knowledge, and also they can impart what we don't have in knowledge. We learn from them, and then also they can learn from us. You can see the knowledge is different from the Africa to Europe. Therefore, we invite anyone from anywhere who is interested in the field of animal husbandry and agriculture. And to come, we can host him to our monastery, can live with us, and then we work together. I have been to Europe almost 4 times. In Switzerland, 1 time. In Germany, 2 times. And Italy, 1 time also. Yes. I went for different reasons, but in Switzerland, I was interested to see how the Swiss organize their animal husbandry. And I learned in school that Switzerland, they are good in agriculture, especially keeping animals. And I was interested to see that. And I find there are many farmers in Switzerland, in the area where I was to the monastery. I visited about 5 families. Those are doing agriculture as their main activities. We visited them with one brother who is in Uznak, and it was very interesting. I find they are mostly using machines because of the technology and the development of the country, but still there are something they can help us as a knowledge imparting to us, and also they can also learn from us to do things without those sophisticated machines. Yes, we have volunteers in hospital. They are coming Italian each year, but that has brought a very big impact for the knowledge sharing with our doctors in the hospital. That is very, very important and has brought changes to our health center compared to those days. And sometimes they teach them how to do things. They explain them how to conduct, how to do some operations, some diseases. Yeah. They are confident once they find also there is someone from outside the continent or the country is working there. They are interested also to get service from those people. And if we get this also partnership in farm and agriculture, that will be our best interest and our best request for the volunteers. We are planting these fruits also in the garden because of also for our dietary. But this garden is like also a place for picnic and a place for meditation. Someone can come and sit down over the shade and can meditate life and the nature, to learn from nature. So this garden is very important for us. Not only fruits, not only for the ducks to get shade when they are moving around, but also spiritually. The garden is very important for meditation. And that's why you see, once we get guests from various areas, once they come to this side, they say, oh, wow, we like to stay here at least some time to enjoy the area. To the nature, we learn a lot. We learn also how to live together, animal and human being, to depend each other. That is the nature. Trees and the human being, we depend also each other. You get fruits from the tree, you get medicine from the tree, and also the tree gets something from you by irrigating and keeping it to survive, to continue surviving. That is the nature. And also we learn from the nature about this perseverance. You know, during drought, you find the trees, they are suffering, they shed all these leaves, but they don't die. You see, they are not dying. Once the rain comes, you find they thrive, they bring flowers, and they get fruits like that. But this perseverance to human being, we learn also how to persevere. If you get challenges, problem in life, don't be discouraged. Persevere with those challenges. They will come a good day and a good time for you. But bad time never lasts longer. It is like a rainfall, goes and comes and goes. That is how we can learn from nature. Here you can see the ducks now, because it is too hot. Now they are going down to the shade of the trees. They are not scattered, but they are going directly to the shade to stay. You see, now they are resting under the shade of the trees, and they eat also the fruits that drops down there. And when the sun goes down, they come directly they go directly to the water, begin swimming. This is a simple house, a very simple construction with very natural materials for construction, trees, but it is the shade for our ducks. Inside here, they also stay in the night and also laying eggs inside here. Because they are dropping eggs anywhere. That's why you don't see the net, that nets for the eggs, but for them, anywhere they drop eggs. We don't make nest for them for the eggs. Constructed this because of our ducks. And you see the number of our ducks is increasing day after day. And we find the place is becoming smaller and smaller and smaller, that place where we were coming. But we decided to construct this one as part of solving the problem of population of our ducks. But also here inside, we planted varieties of fish. Also, we get fish in this pond. Not only that, the pond also is like a nature decoration of the nature. If you come here, you get a very fresh breeze from the water. You sit somewhere, you can enjoy the ducks swimming here, and also you can enjoy the nature sitting around this pond. We are still in construction. Here are the seat area for sitting while enjoying the breeze from the pond. The water comes and they drop to the hydroelectric power, produce electricity for our monastery, and the water, after producing the electricity, comes directly to the river and goes to the field for irrigation of our field down there. Here we collect them, but also not only collecting all, we allow the water also to continue with the channel of the river up to the farm down there. During rainfall, we control water from this side. We open and close this canal. Here is another site where the construction, the house is for the production of the ducks and the chicks for the chicken project. Here inside, you find there is incubators, varieties or different incubators for production of these chicks. We have 2 working incubators, different size, and the size also matters because of the number of eggs that can be put into the incubator at a time. That is the large. The large one is 2,000 eggs per time, and the small one is 600 eggs per time. The 1 day old chicks up to 2 weeks, they stay in this chamber. You see, these are 1 day, 2 days chicks from the incubator. And after 2 weeks, they shift here. These are 2 weeks, 14 days. These are 3 to 4, 3 weeks. 3 weeks, and then here is 1 month above. 1 month above. We have a lot of activities to do, and the volunteers who are interested can have much to learn and to do work full time a day in different areas of interest. Here we are in the animal areas, the cow shed, we can call cow shed. Here we are keeping pigs in that side. This side are milking cows, and the other side over there, the beef cattle. And far over that house in the far away, it is also for goats and sheep. This is the residence for our workers. They rest their houses, and we can see how the construction measures and specific construction for the milking cows. We don't mix milking cows and the beef cattle because of their nature. The milking cows need some place which is cool and no stress for the milk. And the beef cattle and the young cattle, they can stay away from other side. This is we were harvesting today, the soya beans. These are the soya beans. Very nice food for feeding animals and the human being also. Very nutritious. Yeah. From here, the following step is to process, to remove them from those covers and to make them now ready for storing them in the store. Here is the cow shed, but specific for milking cow. Milk cow. The milk cow, once they come from the field, they are partitioned, each cow with its partition here, and then they are fed with a concentrate, like supplement feed for them. After supplementing, then the milking process begins. Milking process begin. We milk our cows 2 times a day. In the morning, early in the morning at 4 morning, and late evening around 6. We milk them after coming from the field pastures. This chamber is for the calves. All calves are staying in this chamber for security, also for protection. They stay there.
What do you feel about animal rights? Is this a topic here in Africa, and how do you perceive it?
In Africa, animals are part of the family life, and animals are like, for in the African family and the tradition, are like a living bank for getting cash and getting milk, getting meat. So from the beginning, the African has no culture of animal right, and that's why you see the animals kept in sometime in a very terrible condition. But African way, the African tradition, they value a lot the animals. That's why you see, once you go in the village, you find even a poor family has animal. You find a goat or sheep or 1 cow, 2 cow. You must find even a chicken. You find you cannot find in the village a very poor family without any animal. That is a very critical poor family, and it is like shame for that family. So we value a lot the animals, to keep animals. This one is the pig unit, where we keep pig for specific for our feed, for the training, for the business also. We make sausages. We sell meat in the town and the sausages from pig. From here we will go direct to the butchery and to the factory for varieties of our product, processing there, and then packed to the market in Sumbawanga and to our shop in Mvimwa. This was constructed a long time ago by Brother Norbert, the late Brother Norbert, and this was the first pig unit in Mvimwa. And the house can accommodate about 300 pigs. 300 pigs. There is 2 chambers. This chamber up there for the sows. Sows are the female pigs. Therefore, production, pig production is this side, and the other side are the winners. The piglets that are weaned from the mothers are taken in the other chamber in the left side. This house is a storage for our own food. After harvesting, processing them, as you see, they are processing the beans over there. After processing, packing into the bags, and then storing in the this house. You see, because it is the beginning of the season now, nothing is there. We have finished for the last year because of this area needs no air circulation. It should be limited because of the storage of the feeds, the food. Butchery, simple butchery for our products. We get orders from the city, those who want to get chicken, ready prepared chicken, ready prepared ducks, and ready prepared pork and beef, even mutton from the sheep and the goats. So we prepare here, we pack according to the order, and then we take it to the customers. We can see how the process is going inside here. Today they are working on chicken, ducks and chicken. Hello. Habari ya kazi. Leo mnachinja kuku. So you can see that they are preparing for the order. Maybe there is a certain order from the city or from the village. They prepare here and then they take it to the market. Here is Brother Chuma. He's not a brother, he's the worker. Mr. Chuma, we can say. Mr. Chuma and his fellow workers. They're in charge of the duck farm and the chicken, yes. But the professional, professional, specialized in animal production, has a diploma in animal production and crop production. Yeah. This machine is used for feathers, to remove the feathers of the ducks, of the chicken, after slaughter. You take into the hot water. After dipping into the hot water, you plug this machine and you put a chicken or duck and you put on. This will remove all the feathers in a few minutes. And this machine is for grinding the meat. Beef, pork is grinded here. After slaughtering, chop them into small pieces, mix with the spices, and then bring here for the grinding into a size which is needed for that. These are the spices. We depend much from German spices. You see, it is even the instruction is more German.
Okay, now.
Cereal processing machine. Yes, we call it milling machine. Here we bring cereals like maize, soya beans, sunflower seed for pressing and to get oil. So we have 3 types of machines. Each machine has specific activities. For the monastery and also for the people around in Mvimwa villages, they are coming here for grinding to get flour for their food. You know, in this area, ugali is the main staple food, ugali. So ugali comes from maize, grounded to get this flour. And the other machine here, this is polishing machine, just to polish the maize to remove the outer cover, like cleaning, before grinding to get flours. Odi. Habari za kazi? Za kazi jamani. Here is the machine for crushing or squeezing the sunflower seeds. You get oil now from there. You see, is just dropping up there the seeds. You can go that side. And that seed enters there, is squeezed. You get the seed cake here. These are the seed cakes. And the oil, very hot, comes here for cleaning. From that one, they put in this one, and then they get cleaned. After that, they are packing in the container like this.
And the machines, where do they come from? Where do you get them?
This machine is from, I think it is German type, but they are in the market. There is Chinese. Yes, this is Chinese type. Yeah, Chinese type. We invite any gender, women, men, young people, maybe students who are in university studying agriculture, studying animal husbandry, they want to get more knowledge or field practical, they are invited to come. They can come. They apply through our website, eBay website, and then they can be introduced how to do and how to come. And they can come for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever they like. We stay with them. The same as we are doing with you. Yes, they can learn also the language, the culture, but mostly interesting in agriculture.